Alright. Welcome to the stream. For those that just saw in the TDX Discord server, John buffed Oil Derrick. So top path makes more money slightly faster, and bottom path what does it say? Gotta read this over again. Huge value potential, especially when paired with another eco tower like Gmob. Also able to profit from aerial enemies. So hopefully the stats were buffed. Actually, probably have to join a new server to see the changes. Give me a second. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Hello Crits, hello Matt, the Enman Forge, Bacon, Remy. You got high hopes? I don't know. First impressions were definitely lacking. Top path is for stalling long game modes. Yeah, I think that's that makes sense. It encourages that playstyle, and the bottom path is for most people that want to, like, I guess, get the most out of like damage income as well as like speedrun. Not necessarily like pure speedrun, but okay, it doesn't reflect it. So let me do this. I'm gonna go into like an elite game or something. I guess we can matchmake. Actually, has the game even updated yet? Let me see. We'll refresh the game page. The main game hasn't updated. The core game has updated. Okay, so if, let's say we matchmake into like elites. Let's give it a go. Oil sucks. Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, right? Since John pushed buffs. Honestly, the only flaw I saw with Old Derrick was with stalling for extra eco is like undesirable for people who want to do things fast. Oh yeah, I can understand, right? Like, I can understand John wanting to, like, you know, cater towards a different playstyle. Like top path is meant to, you know, be played more slowly. And I guess if you're patient enough or want to just be absolutely safe, then it could work. But then you also have bottom path, which, you know, for people that don't like that playstyle, that's always the option, albeit it is a bit expensive. Still think Old Derrick might need a rework. Not too sure, I don't know. Main concern for John doubling down on longer playstyles is that this means John is open to making more long game modes in the future. The closest thing I'd imagine, right, in relation to that would be if we got like a unique game mode on like the Battle of Wake Island map, that long ass map. Like if we had like a unique game mode for that, maybe. Like Oil Derrick would benefit greatly. You sticking around for this stream, so I got nothing to do at this moment. Hope able to provide some entertainment. Definitely has to buff it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? What John mentioned in the update log, right, is like, where is it? Yeah, especially when paired with another eco tower like Gmob, but like, is it worth that tower slot for something else? Like typically, in most cases, you only bring one eco tower, and that should suffice for, like, you know, most cases where it can like give you enough money to make a late game a lot safer. But if you're bringing two, like you wouldn't bring also shit timed out. You wouldn't bring Gmob and Mobster, or Gmob or Mobster with farm, right? That feels a bit redundant. It feels like a waste of a tower slot. You'd rather have like a DPS or a AoE crowd control tower or support. So I don't know. I feel like it's a bit weird to encourage bringing Oil Derrick with another eco tower. How many wins do you have? Like 1400, so. Okay. This will be whatever. To be honest, it gets lonely talking to nobody in the TDX Discord server when the other staff members just do nothing but lurk. I wonder if you'd let CCs be able to talk in in the lockdown chats. I don't know. Need to see what testing phase oil is like. I mean, apparently it's pretty busted. So you're insane to bring 2 eco towers. I mean, I don't know. Like, the only incentive to bring oil, Derrick, if you're not bringing it for eco, is the extra gold, right? But that doesn't stack. It gives 200 at max, and it doesn't stack with other oil derricks. So I don't know. Like, even if it did stack, it still seems like I don't know. It just seems like a minuscule amount in comparison. I don't know. Maybe it is somewhat like does somewhat have an effect. Just replace that instantly. I'm not going to use any power-ups. We're going to play it like normally. Like, let's say I'm the farmer, right? I'm placing the oil derrick. I'm waiting it out, hoping that my teammates can defend. Good luck with testing, Hunk. Hope the buff is enough to fix that. I'm gonna head to bed. Alright. Have a good rest, Remy. Thanks for coming by. Oil seems to be more suitable for higher player counts, since eco gets shared. I mean, that's the same case for farm, right? That is a Moab. You know, yeah, that works. Good idea. I'll pass it up to my higher-ups. Sweet. Going to be sleeping. It's only 12 a.m. Relatively early, I'll say. Remy's fit on the new tower's funny at AF. I mean, he did make some pretty good points, I'd like to say. Okay, here's the other thing I want to figure out for this stream, right? Is, like, if I, place oil derricks, okay, so I can only place 2. I'll most likely have top and bottom path. So, what I want to figure out is if, like, by the end of the game, how much do they break even, or like how much do they profit? And if it's only a little amount, then would that even be worth bringing? Or if it is a considerable amount, then I guess it'd be like something to like genuinely consider, or like you have to like take into account your different playstyles. Oil should be able to be affected by fire rate buffs. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I feel like fire rate buffs should only affect like offensive capabilities like shooting, not support capabilities or eco efficiency. Did they buff the health significantly? Yeah. So it looks like it starts at 800 HP, I upgrade to 1, it's like 950, so. Also I noticed that we go up to 65, and then it goes to 135 instead of 125. At least it isn't a nuke. Yep. Ping. Oh, this is John shitpost pinging the booster chat. Okay, let's see. Lock it on upgrading. I'll probably get like a 2-2 or something. I don't know what my other. Okay, they're using drones, so I could probably keep farming. Or derricking. Playing elite with oil seems interesting. I feel like there's no point in using oil for like intermediate and fucking obviously easy. Like, elite's probably the lowest game mode that you probably, or the easiest game mode that you probably at least have some effect on. Uses speakers with 70 volume, you're still quiet as hell. Yep. Trust me, it's OP, it will gift you worship in 400 games. True. Also $2 from W Animates. I think that's chickens. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Forgot how laid back elite is compared to expert and above. That's pretty laid back. Drone guys probably are gonna have to carry though a bit. What I'll do is Gmob. stream. Eco towers are bad in Elite? I think farm is alright. Well, okay. Like, obviously Gmob is gonna be like outright good in like any fucking game mode. Maybe not easy, but you know, probably don't need Gmob in easy, but it can definitely work well in Elite. And then farm, I think farm is also pretty much like a staple eco tower that can work out in Elite as well. You just get like 2-3s, 10 2-3s, and that's like enough to compensate for if you're like playing quad or trio. I'm checking the booster chat because John's been pinging in there. I'm just asking people in booster chat the rate is fit. As if people use farm often? No, people still use farm, especially if you're like progressing early, like or beginner to like a mid game. You're gonna be using farm a lot. Okay, we'll upgrade one oil derrick to top path, so it makes 275 cash every 6 seconds, and the next is 415, which that 415 was like close to what max was. I got like just slammers basically, and verify. I think I'll just put here. Are we good? We're good. Upgrade these for the enforcers. Hopefully they'll provide some big protection. Should be fine, even if they don't kill it, they'll be able to tank it. Yep. Now the main issue is this guy, the mage. Now here's one of the main concerns I have with oil derrick's like slow playstyle. Right, you have these spawner enemies, right? Like grenadier, mage, what else? Disposalists, specters. I mean, you have to deal with them, right? If you don't, then they'll just keep piling up. But if you're trying to like get the most out of oil derrick, and you just let those spawner enemies leak, you're most likely gonna die. Like, I guess it's like, you know, I guess you can argue that, you know, you just gotta play smarter, like balance between placing it on defenses and oil derrick. Which, yeah, that is a valid argument, but I don't know. I guess it would take like at least some grasp. Like once you've used oil derrick long enough, you'll be able to like know how to balance between defense and eco, just like with farm. Like you'll know when to balance between the two. But the fact that you have to essentially be forced to play slow if you want to try using top path, well, it might be more beneficial, I guess, when it comes to learning. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm being like mentally blocked by like the pro mindset or whatever. Another ping on the battlefield ping. John shown shotgun. Okay, are we good? I think we're good, hopefully. Yeah, we can take that if we don't kill it. Okay, here, let me get 61. I'm going to get discounts. Pass on for the AoE. Also, our third player left. Also, I didn't realize the guy's asking in chat, are you over farming? Yep, I'm over farming. Okay, let me read chat. Oil should have been like 3k crystals because 6k seems like a terrible offer. I mean, with how okay, we have yet to see like how much bottom path is improved. So we have yet to see that. Okay, so I think there's a misconception with the cash per damage multiplier. I assume that's like a 0.10 multiplier and not a percentage. So I guess it's supposed to mean like you get 10% more money. It's not 0.1%. Correct me if I'm wrong. No? Oh yeah, oil is not going to be limited, no. But I'm trying to figure, because the fact that they add both the decimal and the percentage is what's fucking me, or fucking with me right now, so I don't know, what exactly, what's supposed to fucking mean. Yeah, it was a Nightmare Tower, so it's a permanent, kinda reminds me of the Tycoon Tower from Doomspire Defense. I did mention in the CC chat that Oil Derrick is kind of like the inverse problem of Tycoon in Doomspire Defense, in that Tycoon is a bit OP for an eco tower, whereas Oil Derrick is like fucking dog shit. Because for those who don't know how Tycoon works in Doomspire Defense, it's basically you constantly click on the tower to generate money and you collect it. So in a way, it like if you like have it constantly generating money, it sort of is like Oil Derrick, to where it's just passively makes money over time, and the longer you stall, the more value you get out of it. But it was pretty busted because the eco ramped up pretty fast, whereas in this game it feels sort of slow. Get bottom path G-Mom. And we're gonna World 1 tower defense game, have 1 mode and 3 towers done so far. Once I finish hard mode, D-Day, I'm gonna release. That'll be interesting. How will you stand out from the other World War tower defense games? Or tower defense games in general? Witherstar in the chat. Meet potential eco tower. Welcome to the stream. Trying out the new changes for Oil Derrick just to see, you know, if I'm able to understand it better. Okay, so I'll probably upgrade it just like 2-4 and that's it. 2-4 G mobs and then focus on Derrick. 61 and then 37, I'll probably get that. Flame Trooper. Actually, okay, so he did increase the more cash per wave on bottom path. That's interesting. There we go. And then that increases to 4,200, 250 cash to 300 every 6 seconds with a 0.3% cash damage multiplier. AFK defense X. Play Xmas Part 2 Nightmare, stall 1 zombie, get oil to make money AFK. Do we want to do that? I don't know if we want to do that. Do you think the design of Top Path is objectively bad? Not really. In theory, it okay, like boredom and fucking like, you know, like the value, like valuing the player's time like aside. Top Path can be good, like theoretically. Like if you decide you want to spend like an hour or something waiting for money to generate, then you can very much do that. And you'll definitely make it a lot safer to beat the game mode. But whether or not it's worth doing is a whole other thing. Not very realistic since I don't have a modeler. game development is expensive. I'll plan everything out. I'd be needing the oil derrick and quad or something. Okay, that's the thing, right? You have 3 other players, right? Like, you kind of have to bank on them not skipping, right? Like, if everyone agreed they'd be willing to play around the oil derrick, then you can like you can sort of get value out of it. But if not, then what makes of oil derricks like viability? Especially when you're matchmaking and people decide they want to play through the game faster. All right, we got a max 0.3. I'm okay. I think I should bring it here. I think the best way to determine the damage is if I get like, I don't know, like a railgunner, I guess, for like a single shot and to see how much damage that makes. Because I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's 0.3% or it's just like 30%. Because the decimal percentage is like confusing me. Bottom path is the only one that seems usable. Oh yeah, like John mentioned in the update logs channel, like top path is meant to encourage that slow pace. Well, the bottom path does cater to the most of the general player base, I guess. Let me save money for this. Okay, so far, bottom oil derrick has made 58k, and top path, it has profited 95k with 35k spent. I don't know how long this match has been going though. Probably should have kept the timer or something. We upgraded it. Now we're at even because I put in 61k, so this is nightmare. It's not nightmare. It is elite. After this, I'll probably run expert and see how well performs there. Big ass though. Mage. Decide to skip. Bit of patience. The multiplier is 0.0013, so now it's 0.3. So does that mean you make $30 every 10k? I don't know. Maybe the math isn't mathing. Also, I'm not reading chat properly or that well. If you want me to read any messages, make sure to add my username so it highlights it in chat. Makes it easier for me to read it. Just the capital T and the rest of the lowercase, I believe. Are you letting fans in or just matchmaking? I'll probably just matchmake. I just want to figure out just want to like play around with the oil derrick as much as I can. Just understand how to use it to its like most potential. This probably won't be too long of a stream. I'm gonna watch this stream for a bit, nice sleep. I'm gonna get some good rest. Okay. So, okay, 123k with 90. Okay, so it's profited like 30k basically. And I do want to check that once we get to the end of the game. See how much it's profited. How many more games? I'll run expert. I'll run maybe endless and nightmare 2, I guess. Haven't slept in 36 hours. Listen, it might be hypocritical of me to say this, but y'all need to make sure you get some sleep. Like, I feel like most of you are still in high school, right? You're still growing. It's best to get some proper sleep. What's the best gold grind strat? It's definitely endless. Especially if you have Relic, right? But if you don't, like, even then, you can still probably, like, speedrun it with the Nightmare Towers. Like, get, like, a sub 1 hour real-time endless run, and you get, like, a good amount of golden power-ups. Okay, so bottom oil Derrick, you can't really see how much money it's making from the cash per damage, so it's hard to gauge that. Can you join on Nightmare? I'll probably just matchmake. Actually, for Nightmare, I'll probably try to have people join. It's depending on who you it's RNG matchmaking, like whether or not you get a person that wants to do like hidden wave or something. We'll see. Doing the Nightmare right now so I can get it as a collection. I'm just getting it just because. Alright, since we're playing slow, 158k. Oil Derrick still needs to break even, but I assume it already did based on the damage multiplier. Do all the defend the base maps have infinite timers? I believe so. Like Chapter 3 and 4, Halloween, and Xmas Part 2. I think so. Unless they're like set to like a high like number count or something. Just like how an endless like golden MKIC's wave is like 3 hours long, I believe. But it's just indicated as infinite because it exceeds the visible timer. How many bottom path oil derricks can you place? Oil derricks in general, you can place 4 in solo, 3 in duo, 2 in trio and quad. Since Slimer's doing most of the AoE damage, ideally we should be getting a fuck ton of money from their from the cash damage multiplier. Strongest, you're gonna freeze the king. Nice. Free shit. Set it all back to first for the queen. Crowd blast for the win. Welcome district. Trying to oil Derrick. Okay. Closing in on breaking even. This is already made like 100k profit. I did not down the king, or the queen, I guess. Right. Do you think oil Derrick's bottom half ult run should be stackable increase? Personally, I think it should. But I guess it ultimately, comes down to like whether or not John thinks giving more gold to the players is what he wants. Like, being able to place 4 oil derricks in solo, right? That would be like 800 gold, which is like, I guess like an intermediate game, around like less than that. I don't know. I guess it's not meant to be like something where you specifically get Oil Derrick to grind for gold. Like if for whatever reason you like grind Nightmare early on just to get Oil Derrick, so you can like make your gold grind a lot more efficient. I think it's just a little like side like reward, it's a fun little thing. So we need to hear like this. Do this. I'm gonna get a top path G Ranger. Okay. 500k. If there were a crystal bonus, you could just spam it down on these skills and be insanely overpowered. I mean, crystal bonus. I don't know. Like, yeah, crystals would be nice, but I feel like, you know, if you have a crystal tower that can give you more crystals, I feel that sort of makes the perception of getting Oil Derrick somewhat like important. Like, oh, more crystals. Like, I think it's a good investment. Like, I guess in a way it's like sort of conditions you to feel like you need it. You want to grind crystals faster. I don't know. Which it might be like a bad way of seeing the tower. Okay, so just make sure, 242k, 156k, okay. Tower limit, okay, 253k and 159k. Forty 41-minute elite run. I mean, that's like 30 minutes with 1.5 speed. Yeah, that's like half an hour. And is the oil any good after this buff? I mean, definitely is like a lot more improved, but okay, let's do this. Let's do an expert run. Thoughts are there being no Nightmare for Shattered Moon? Oh yeah, the Halloween shit. I don't know, I just sort of expected given how much like work they've had to do, like up to Halloween, like all the events and updates and stuff. So I guess it sort of makes sense. Okay, so here let's give expert a go. Let me readjust my loadout. Let's get keep EVJ. Classic, or actually no, I'll get Railgunner, because I do want to see exact like damage values. I feel like Railgunner is like the easiest way to tell. And I'll get shield. Nice shield. you guys. There's a strat for oil. Get two level 2/2s early, then upgrade them to 2/3, then get another oil and do 3/2. So that's 3 in total. I guess that'd be in like solo or duo. Invite. Okay, there you go. Send the invites. We'll do an expert run. Alright, ready? Whenever you're ready. We're gonna run expert. Also, I don't. Okay, you guys bring in oil, Derrick. Yeah, let's all bring it. Let's. Alright. Do we want to play slow, or do we want to try like just getting bottom path and seeing how well it performs? Using oil, Derrick, and squad is great if we're stalling. Well, yeah, like that's part of the playstyle. Oil field. Stall with Crow and oil field. I swapped out my Crow, which I did bring Gmob and oil, Derrick, but I probably should try without Gmob. Cause I don't know. Like I said before, is it? I mean. Yeah, you could bring 2 like eco towers or something, but is it really worth doing that? So I'll do like a top path and bottom path again. I'll do that. This is where oil Derrick resides. Yep. Got the Derricks next to the other Derricks. They should make it so make it so it spawns oil creatures on top path. I think John did mention, or did he mention it? I think he did think of the idea, but did he consider? Either he considered it or heard it from other people suggesting it. But the one thing he stated was that you know, it'd just easily die, I guess, if you decide to put it next to the path. Like it would spewed oil. But I guess maybe it's, it also does, I don't know. There's not really a good reason for a pure eco tower to spawn troops. Especially like an oil pump. It's not like a goo gunner where it's like more experimental. He talked me into getting relic. Yep. Paying that 2,500. Yep. John says OP with Gmob. Well, Gmob itself is fucking OP. I feel like that doesn't really say much. Like Gmob is pretty like busted on its own. So what? I guess like bottom path, like that would provide more additional value. Like Gmob can support oil Derrick, and once you get oil Derrick, it further supports like the game, like you further on like the game. Why is there like 500 HP on top? Well, not anymore. No, got like 2 O's now, 1150. I got please donate from some dude and got relic. That's nice. Didn't have to spend money. Wait, we deliberately leaked one enemy so we can stall. Beat loadout Gmob, mob, farm, oil, medic, shield. Yep. Gmob and mob are your DPS. Oil Derrick is like Balloon's banana farm. My memory's a bit shoddy. Did Banana Farm passively generate? I thought it was weight based. Or some good towers to save for? If you're a beginner, save for like barracks, artillery, John, EDJ, Juggernaut, and then once you go later on into like mid progression, XWM, the Golden Towers. What else? Railgunner. All that sort. Normal mobster nerf was undeserved. Personally, I think the insurance changes are fine. Like I think it's sort of like a standard that, you know, when it comes to towers dying, you sort of have to anticipate or work around that mechanic, which, you know, sometimes has to result in, like, you know, you having to like Uber or shield, or, like, you know, if towers are gonna die, you just sell them, and you'd benefit a lot more if you sold within like discount EUJ because of that sellback. BTD6 to 023 can passively gen. I've only played BTD5 like a fuck ton. Not really that much BTD6. Haven't really been accustomed to the 3-path mechanic, or the triple path. Have we found a real practical good use of oil, Derrick? I mean, like John recommended, if you combine it with like another eco tower, like I guess farm or Gmob or mob, then it can, you know, somewhat work. But then, like I've said before, is it worth bringing 2 eco towers when one can work just fine? Okay, so we got 2 2-2s. I'm gonna get top path and then bottom path. Hey fellas, is tower sucks? Not entirely, no, but I think the buffs do make it a bit better, but like, I think most people will primarily use bottom path because the extra damage income. Which I guess maybe in I guess I'm trying to think of, like, yeah, maybe in endless solo it'd be fine. But you don't typically need extra eco in solo anyways. So that point is moot. I don't know. Is it better than farm or Gmob? Not really. I guess in a way it can be better than farm, but farm is somewhat more consistent. Especially, I guess consistent and versatile. Because Oil Derrick is restricted to, like, you know, like how long you spend, how much time you're willing to spend to wait. Are we talking balloons? Because somebody mentioned a banana farm in relation to, like, generating money and like a set time. Yeah, chickens, I don't know if you, okay. Yeah, I don't think you should be openly talking about this, chickens. I'm gonna time you out for that, because clearly you aren't aware of the consequences of talking about these kinds of things. Come on, man. Like, automated macros aren't allowed. The fact that you've basically stated, you know, that you're basically framing yourself. Just fucking crazy. Because for all we know, John could be in the fucking stream, right? He sees you openly talking about that, and yep, you're gone. You're fucking gone. It's just like the one exploiter that, you know, put in his, like, Roblox account description that, he's a scripter. You're just making yourself an easy picking. Like, I will say, like, manual macros I feel are fine. Like, stuff like if you, like, for example, like the macros for, like, auto clickers or, like, quick selling. Like, here. I have, like, a macro for, like, quick selling. Makes it a lot easier to, you know, do that. I think that type of stuff is fine. When it comes to when PvP ever drops, maybe not so much. Like, that would just be a straight up, like, you know, advantage over, like, other players. I feel like that should be discouraged. Like, you shouldn't be using macros in PvP. And it would be sort of difficult to enforce. So maybe in the future, I think macros in general would be probably broadly enforced. I don't know, but yeah, automated macros are they're a no-go. It's an AI detection system, not a macro. Yeah, you're not getting the point. You're not getting the point. Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm using AI to skirt around the fucking skirt around like the, you know, being able to, like, how do I say it best? You're using an AI detection system to bypass, you know, the rule of automating grinding. Like, that, it's not just macros that, like, is, like, the issues when it comes to that. It's automating the grinding, like, experience. The slow playstyle that Oil Derrick encourages is not good, IMO, because of the existence of other eco towers. Yeah, but John's argument is that for the people that do want to play slow, like, it caters towards those players. But I don't know, I feel that's just like a pretty low minority of players. There's no scripts in the game that text normal macros. Oh, you can't really. It's a very complex issue. And by you saying, oh, there's no systems in place to detect macros, yeah, of course there's fucking not. You shouldn't be automating grinding to begin with. Yeah, the fact that people do, like, there are a few people that automate grinding exist. It sort of shows that, you know, there is, you know, a sort of flaw when it comes to, like, the grind in this game. But even then, like, you shouldn't. It's an unfair advantage over others, even if it's like a PvE game. Like, it's not PvP. It's like, or I guess in a way, like leaderboards, for example, right? Automating grinding expert, right, for XP, it is heavily discouraged. That's why you have, like, several people up in the leaderboards, the rank leaderboards, that have been banned. Because John does not like people automating that shit just to get a high placement. Tank something? Flying enemies. Playing slow just for oil is so not worth it when you can use Gmod to speedrun. Like, not even necessarily speedrun, right? It's just playing through the game, like, normally, right? If you think you're able to skip and, like, you know, cut down on time, then yeah, you can do that. You can choose to do that. Obviously, if you want to play it safe, then you don't need to skip. But generally, right, like, that's the other, like, main point, right? Ideally, the more defenses you place down, the quicker you'll be able to deal with enemies, right? But if you're trying to play around Oil Derrick, you're sort of encouraged to have less defenses to, like, make the waves last longer, which is counterintuitive, right? Because it's sort of risky that, you know, the less defenses you have, the more of a chance you're gonna fucking die. So I don't know. Okay, you know what, chicken? I feel like you're not getting the point. I'm just gonna time you out again. You're not getting the point. You shouldn't be talking about this. You are not getting the point. Like, it's straight up something, like, you shouldn't be doing. Like, I don't know how else to explain that to you. There's only so much I could, like describe or try to explain. Yep, John banned this guy. But yeah, okay, so I think I'll save for top path max Oil Derrick. Looks like that guy got max. Should be downing as well. What I miss, I'm like half awake. Maybe you should go to sleep. We're just trying out the new Oil Derrick changes, just to see how well it performs, as well as just get a better understanding of how to use Oil Derrick. Is Oil Derrick good after buff? That's what we're figuring out. Like, it's definitely like, improved a lot. Also, Roblox just fucking lagged a bit. And it's lagging again. Yep. Roblox is shitting itself. What do you buff? Max top path now makes 575 cash every 4 seconds. Bottom path makes more cash per wave, as well as an increased cash damage multiplier. Yeah, fucking Roblox has been shitting itself. I don't know if it's Cloudflare related or not. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this max. Once I get it maxed, I think I'll probably just sell my Gmobs for more consistent tell. I'll get like a railgunner, see how much damage it deals, and see how much money I make from that. Actually, that might be a bit difficult because damage income from it being shared from other players using damage might make it a bit difficult. Okay, max Oil Derrick. So 0.3%. I'll do this. Cloudflare going down is top 10 crazy internet events. Yep. Just Cloudflare's been shitting itself constantly. Okay, so if I do this, right, if I get a railgunner here. again. So deals like I genuinely can't though. I think it'd be better if I figured out in solo, because there's just other damage sources giving income. Oil is competition with mine there, yep. Interestingly enough, the party modifiers on the Eradicator is still there. Yeah. He sounds so lost when we use this tower. Are you talking about? Oh, Roblox is lagging again. You talking about oil, Derrick? Also, Top Path has already profited, so I mean, it does make a good amount of money. I guess it sort of does make more than what farm would generate, depending on if you use Top Path. Because I guess during the what the fuck's going on in Roblox? During the Elite run we did early in the stream, it made like 253k. So that's like 160k profit. Yeah, I don't think this is it. Fucking, you know, what is, yeah, Roblox is shitting itself. Oh. Hello. Hello. Roblox? We're gonna lose, yep. No, that's the intended gameplay, right? We're leaking, right? So you can spend more time with the oil Derrick. Top has so much better, yeah. And I still need to figure out if this is like 30% or 0.3%, because that's still inconsistent. I think I'll go into like a solo run and test that out real quick. That was a memory leak? No, that's like internet issues. It's on Roblox's end. Check the code, yep. I have a question, but I don't know whether I should get like Gmob, Heli, or Combat. I would, if you're grinding like the regular game modes, the core game modes, up to like Expert, I recommend Heli. Heli is overall pretty good and versatile. Combat drone's more like specialized, like if you're, you know, constantly going into first person or like playing the first person mechanic. That's really good for that. And then Gmob's like universally good, but it is expensive. Like, I don't know, you'd probably be better off getting Heli first to grind more medals and then, you know. Adding 2 hours to the match timer for an extra 200 gold, yep. Like, we would probably do like just a, I don't know, I feel like we could probably do it like a endless, like just run, just doing shit quickly. But I'll probably like bring oil Derrick and only use bottom path on top. See how well that performs. Or I guess early game I'd at least upgrade top and then switch to bottom. Probably do that. Did you see the new Roblox ping update? What's the ping update? Does oil Derrick deserve to be a crystal tower? I think it sort of makes sense, especially given that, you know, it can give the gold win bonus. But, I don't know. It is in a weird position right now. Or I guess like a more like uncertain position. Haven't heard oil Derrick yet, but just looking at it seems so trash for the crystals. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still unsure or uncertain what to think about this yet. How's the testing going? We're on our second run for the stream. It's been an hour. Like the elite run took like 30 minutes. So I guess expert so far is taking 30 minutes. But we look at this, right? 200k. Top path oil derrick. Bottom path, it's also broken even, 143k. For a low price of 6.2k crystals, you can get oil derrick, or just savor behemoth and use mobster instead of the eco tower. True. Very much an option. I don't know, I guess, like, you know, it ultimately, right, it does encourage a certain playstyle, and if people do like it, they got the tower, they can use it. I don't know, but I feel like if you're just relying on like a very like small minority of people that, you know, like that playstyle to, you know, like if you're justifying like keeping the tower like that just for like that group of people, I don't know, it seems like a sad fucking fate for that tower to, like, I guess, be in that state. Yep, nice lag. Fucking love the lag. Man, this is taking a while. Holy lag. Watch oil derrick die. 10k. Look at that, 8k and 10k. That's pretty decent HP. A lot better than fucking farm, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if this keeps up, I'm probably gonna just end the stream early. Look at them go. Look at them go. Can oil derrick let me afford an upgrade for the Roblox servers? And we're gonna sell that oil that he produces, right? To buy new servers. This music is really ominous for this moment, yeah. What the fuck? Well, I guess we won. There you go. Yep. It's like the game did a fucking time stop and we just fast forward to the victory. Yep. Less time spent than elite, at least. Yep. New oil derrick power. Yep. The time stop. Okay. I think I'll probably just do like here actually. No, okay, I specifically want to test this. I actually want to test this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into elite real quick. Actually, whoops. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna test this real quick, then I'll probably end stream because Roblox is not acting well. Hello, Roblox. Hello. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Roblox is not booting up anymore. Well, let's check Roblox down detector. Hold on. Is Roblox down? There's been a bunch of reports like 4 hours ago, but not now. Okay, there we go. Hello? I've not seen that loading bar. Get on Minecraft and play TDXMC. Is there TDXMC? Connection error. Oh. Oh. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. What's it gonna do without Roblox? I'm just gonna play like a random ass fucking game, which I could do. I could just play like something else. Hello, welcome to stream. Yeah, Roblox has jumped in tweaking. New patch update for TDX. The game fucking crashes or doesn't load. It's very fun. On BTD6. Yep. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I refreshed the website and it's not loading. Okay, I think we're not gonna be playing Roblox anytime soon today. Oh, no. Wait. Hello? Blackout revolt. Roblox is, as a whole is being affected. We're not playing fucking Blackout if we aren't able to play TDX. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Roblox. I'm gonna play a different game. You're gonna see me play a unique game. Hold on. All right, new game. Hold on. Game capture. Is that it? No, window capture. Where the fuck? Window capture. We should play BTD6. I'm gonna play something new. Hold on. Okay. Windows 10. Type. Okay. Then I'll also change the audio. Okay, Roblox. Hello. Okay. Here. Let me do this real quick. Just play a new game. Yep. I got the game in mind. I got the game in mind. None of you probably know what this game is. I fucking love this game. It's called Synthetic. Here, we're gonna play this for a bit while we wait for Roblox, I guess, to fix itself. Game audio, capture. There we go. This might be loud. Okay. Yeah, Synthetic is a top-down tactical action shooter or roguelite shooter. Used to play this a fuck ton. It's still pretty fun. I come back to this occasionally. TDX, but not Robloxified. So no Derrick gameplay. No, I'm gonna wait for the. I'm gonna do like a run, and then once we finish our run, we'll see if Roblox has fixed itself. Probably soon. Change title. Sure. Title. Oh. Go to bed real quick. Good night. Alright, take care, Lieutenant. Tin Can. Alright. It's not working. Oh. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll just get into a game. Which class do you want? I guess Heavy Gunner. And we'll guess go into it.
Ready.
TX is looking different. Alright. I fucking forgot the controls. Oh, actually. We got robots we gotta fight against. Got regular UMP, an item here. Recklessly, but doing good so far. Cleared out the entire level. I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Just realized I shit on oil Derrick for a slow playstyle. Meanwhile, I played Battle Cat stage. It's like 8 minutes startup. Yep. Roblox working. We're gonna finish this run. Once I finish this run, we'll get back into Roblox. Do this. Hold on. Sidewinder missile. Activate that. See if we can track another level. Get them all to come up there. Everyone grouped up. And then we do this. All down. Like that. Bro's going those missiles. What we got? I'm gonna go for power shot. 6 do more damage. Like I'm just mainly relying on my sidearm. We should try using the UMP more often. Viewers dipped and then increased when Roblox went. Yep. Oh, the algorithm. Item, what do we got? Unstable current. Just strike occasionally. Just like that. tornado. It shoots like a fusion. Might as well upgrade it. Alright. Go to the next level. I'm gonna drop this though. I'm not gonna use that regular UMP. Let's go to low alert. Play it safe. Those. Crate, what we got? Item. Rondo, that's an active. Got stunned. I'm gonna play TDX in VR. I think didn't LD99 play TDX in VR? What we got here? Got the Scar, the laser Scar. It's a lightweight, so we run faster. Yeah, nice. You know, I'll just use this. What we get? Custom ammo, just consecutive hits. I'll get drilled. This up, because why not? I'm playing TX IRL as the cracker. Boss stage. Starting damage. Scar's laser damage. To do laser type damage. Yeah, different ammo types. Obviously, laser. Yeah, laser generates more heat overall. Fucking hover over it. Bunch of stages. Yeah, overheating slows down firing, but also it's more damage. Or does it? Hold on. I don't know. Okay, there's just various like ammo types you can get. Turn up your mic. Am I quiet? I'll recycle that. We got a red Kira. It's like explosive impact. Turn to the game. Is the game loud? Because here, I'll lower the game. Because my mic is at max, so. Alright, second area. The ballistic silos. For this. Custom ammo. We're gonna take that. Yeah, so I think laser type damage deals, or laser deals less damage to shields, but more to body, more to health. The reverse? I think you go the other way around. I know there's a plasma type ammo type which deals a lot more health damage, but does nothing to shields. Like plasma type weapons are really good for shredding enemies in general if you don't have shields. Going in effect. All those explosives. long level. Okay. Just make sure I get it all cleared. Jam. And it's also a headshot mechanics, so just landing headshots in a top-down shooter feels pretty satisfying. Magic bag, that's really good. Put that over here. Put in my one. Track down the enemies. Fucking minigun. Devastator. It's a pineapple. Upgrade the that more. Alright, let me go back to whatever was back there. Not gonna lie, I never once heard of the game. The game's pretty or the main how do you say it? The main way I found out this game was from a Seth video. Which, if you don't know who Seth is, this guy that makes not too family friendly game reviews, but I'll upgrade this a bit. Upgrade that. Can I get more Steam game streams? Probably. I do want to stream more, so like once I graduate, I definitely would be open to streaming more different non-Roblox games. Quest, open valves, okay. Do that last though. It just gases the entire level. Get those guys out. Blow myself up with my own item. Like typically red items are both an upside and a downside. That is a curse. I'm not gonna open that because I'm gonna lose all my HP from that. Hunters. They come from. Yep, there they are. It's a boombox. It just plays special music. Weapons. Nothing that I want. That's a grenade launcher. That's no, don't. Roblox died? I think somebody said it went back up, but I'm just playing through one run before I go back into Roblox. Yeah, why not? Get more kills, more credits. More money. That's poison because of the gas. Let me activate that first. Okay, so armor transport. Get a bunch of items. So, a lot of damage. Probably get the kill pretty quickly. Turrets. Got some ammo. Transport. Fuck ton of items. Alright. So let's see, I'm gonna shoot. Some ammo. And drop. Or recycle that actually. That? Probably don't need that. Health bar looks like ultra kill. I like the very like simplistic like UI design. It's really satisfying. What's this? It's just basically unstable currents. I'll drop you. Use the module core. Madness. Yes, I will take that. More money. Just out of range where they can't shoot us. Right. The end of the level. Shock impulse. Attack strain shield. It's really good. Let me think. Discharges stun lightning, strips all shield. I'm gonna get rid of you. Alright, third area. The VR, the V-reality chambers. These currents are regular currents. Crate up there. More headhunters. Down here. That's an alarm weapon crate. Might just open that door. Close call. I need like healing, that's what I need. Let me do this, fucking might as well. Attachments. Get you. Max HP. hair trigger, or reload vent. That's better. Laser, or take that for the range. Unstable randomizer, new variant. Yes, I'm gonna take that. So what do we have now? Printing and hyperburst. Okay, so we regen ammo. I do want to open this though. Got that fucking elite sniper rifle. This gun where you have to like spin 360 and you deal bonus damage. It's pretty awesome. Just by the wall. Pretty fun. I'm gonna upgrade this as well. Extra projectile, I guess I'll take that. Wormhole mags. Yes. Hyper, yes, that's infinite penetration. Accuracy, or more damage against elite and bosses. Take that. I think we cleared the entire level. Let me check the loot. Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna use the custom upgrade on UMP. There we go. Nice. Upgrade that once more. UMP's pretty solid. Don't friendly fire myself. Big numbers. Body upgrade. Luck for the luck god. Alright, I think we cleared the entire level. One more bolt for an item. Set to the exit. Box. That. Boss. Is the Arena Masters. Why do you help the humans after they used us? They cut down our processing power to mere 1%. I'm sorry we can't let you pass. 360 their asses. Missed again. Fractor crystal. Oh, wow. Fractor. Fully absorbed and incoming damage. I don't need that. Don't need that. Well, I fucking blew myself up. And that was the last area before the final boss. It's pretty fun. Alright. So that was one run. Here. We'll go back to Roblox, see if it's back up. We're working again. Okay, let's see, TDX. Okay, you working? Hello? Okay, there you go. Okay. Change the audio, the stream info. Alright. Okay, so what I wanted to test out is go into a solo game. We'll do like Elite. Let me think. The best way to do this. It probably doesn't matter that much. Offspring Commander. Right, it doesn't matter what map, I'll fucking just do, where are you? Suarez. So what I want to test out is, once I get like a railgunner down, right? Should be able to like generate money from that. Roblox, hello? Hello? Oh shit. Okay, Roblox is not back. Yep. It's your Wi-Fi? No, it can't be. I think it's just Roblox. It's like genuinely Roblox. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe we can probably test this some other time, I guess. I'll probably test it off stream or whatever, but fucking... It's fan-fucking-tastic that, is it Cloudflare? Hold on. Cloudflare status. No, Cloudflare's fine, so it's just Roblox. Roblox status. All systems operational. Nope, there's a spike. Yep. This is fun. Look, infinite oil derricks. fucking like, I guess we can't play TDX today. I guess, you know. Yeah, okay. If I close the game and I refresh Roblox again. A repo stream? No, I'm probably just gonna end the stream. Cause this shit is ass. Maybe some other time I can do repo, but yeah, the fact that Roblox isn't working isn't really helping much with trying to figure out or understand Oil Derrick. That'd be so peak. And playing peak as well. Not just peak, but peak. Okay, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Finally unbanned. Well, you best be on your best, or like, it's not really like a behavior thing, it's more of understanding that you gotta be careful what you say. Oh, well, yep. I like Repo and Peak. Yeah, they're fun games. I think sometime in the future I would be interested in streaming them, so. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream. Because Roblox is not fucking working. Like, yeah, it's not working. What? Hello? Hello, Roblox. Can you boot up? Like, I can join the lobby, but once I get into a game, right? Like, or like these guys are gonna freeze. Like, did they freeze? I think they froze. Nope, he's still moving. Can you help me sometime, Grind Nightmare? Maybe. Like in a future grind stream. Some of the avatars aren't loading. Yeah, need AK crystals. That, you're gonna have to grind a lot. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother getting into a game because I know this shit's just gonna fuck itself, so I'm end stream. So for those still tuning in, thanks for watching. I'll probably, or if anyone else could, if they're able to figure out like what the exact like money percentage is from the damage, like here. Yeah, if anyone can figure out the exact value for this, right? That'd be nice. I'll probably at some point figure it out once Roblox stops shitting itself off stream. But for now, I'm gonna end stream, so thanks for watching. Don't know when the next. Okay, so assuming, right, that TDX is back on like a weekly update schedule, maybe you can look forward to something next week. Maybe Combat Medic, maybe, who knows. Or, you know, winter, right? Because we're gonna be in December by next week, so the winter event. We'll see. Yeah. You guys take care. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And if any of you guys plan to buy anything on Black Friday, hope you guys have good luck on that too. So, take care. Have fun.